exciting for me to be in the jump off. This is my first big Grand Prix I've done on Nugget, and so I was really excited for today because he's been fantastic the last 2 weeks of WEF, and so we all decided it'd be a great week to move up with the Grand Prix on Sunday afternoon. And so I was thrilled with how we went in the first round, and it was definitely, we decided, it was a great place to try to go fast and see what happened, and it couldn't have worked out any better. He helped me out a little on the jump off.
When you say we decided, who's we?
Well, my trainer McLean said that you might as well try to go fast because you have to learn how to go fast eventually. So. Was guiding you yes,
perch?
He said that I should start cantering as fast as I thought I was able to go, and then like a little more. And so he said I could really make up a lot of time from 1 to 2, so just to canter as fast as possible. And I somehow pulled it off. It could have gone either way, I think, but Nugget was fantastic. I think that fence 2 showed up a little deep, and he just hopped right over it, and then after that, I kind of got into the rhythm of things and just followed the plan. He couldn't have gone any better.
About him, where he came from?
Yes, we bought him last June, and he is from France, and a lady wrote him there and had brought him up from a 4-year-old, and it just started showing him in some meter 50 classes this past spring. And we thought he'd be a great horse for me. He's a little on the smaller side, and I'm a little on the smaller side, so we're a good match, and he's really game and ready to go. So, yeah, he's been great.
How do you explain how well you've done it this circuit? I mean, you've been in the money in almost every class you've ridden it.
Thank you. My horses are all going really well, and I think I worked really hard the last year trying to make the step up from being a junior jumper rider to being competitive in the bigger classes. And especially since indoors, when we weren't showing as much, it took a lot of lessons with McLean and McLean's dad, who I can't thank enough because they both helped me so much. And it's been more than I could ever hope for, because this was really my dream, is to be competitive in the big classes here. And then riding against people I still look up to, and it's just humbling to be in the jump off with them and to really be able to be a competitor is great.
How's the training going? Is McLean now in the schooling area, or what's going on?
He's not far away.
It's been this week he's been at the horse show all week, and he's been watching everything, and I've had to learn really how to walk the courses more by myself, which after walking a year's worth of courses with him, I should be able to do, I think. We've just been going over it, and he's been kind of just coaching me from the side. So not so different than it really has been, but yeah, it's nice because obviously with him unable to compete, the fact that I've been able to bring home some Grand Prix ribbons is really exciting for all of us, and I'm happy that I can do something to make everyone smile a little, even though it's going to be a little bit of a difficult circuit. So I can't thank my team at our farm, Stay Sale, and my parents, and everyone at McLean's Barn Castle Hill, because they've all been behind me, and they all come and watch, and it's really nice to have such a large group of people supporting you.
Are you in school still?
I'm deferring with the year. I graduated from high school last June, and I'm going to be a freshman at Harvard in August. So this is really my year to ride as much as I want, and then I think I'll just figure out what I do after. But I wanted to definitely be able to make the most of this year, and so it's really exciting.
You're trying out for the Olympics?
I think that if all goes as planned, hopefully I'll do 1 or 2 horses in the Olympic trials for the experience, and to have that experience of jumping a championship format that big, and if it was a positive experience, that's what I'm hoping for. So.
Are you 19?
18.
I'm feeling old.
Yeah, just to remember the day.
Obviously, I think everyone gets a little nervous for these classes, and especially as a young rider. It's a different kind of pressure because obviously there's less expectations on me than there are for people that have already been to the Olympics and stuff like that. But when I get nervous, I just try to think of what we've been working on with my horse at home and just going jump by jump, line by line, and thinking about the plan. And if big horse start to get nervous or if I'm going clear and just don't want to screw up, just think about, okay, I just need to ride everything that we talked about and just make decisions on course. And as McLean always says to me, if you make a decision, even if it's the wrong decision, if you stick with it, it's going to be better than making no decision at all. And so just to keep a clear head. And I think that the more I do that, then the more my horses can help me out a little.